So I'm going to go ahead and create a fresh instance from the Docker clean image. Set the subnet to be public and my IAM role, shut down behavior to terminate. I'm aware that the screen capture doesn't capture the drop-down menus, but hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. And that should be it. This is all well and done. Let's see. Security group. The two we've been using for the practicals so far, which are these two. And then this is all good, and we'll launch it. And see how it goes. Oh, I already have the search filter on. That's good. Just go ahead and copy this and then wait until it's, there we go, popped up. It's running. Alright, I'll go into my terminal and connect to it from there. Alright, so I've just opened PowerShell and we're going to try to connect to our instance. Let's see, it's AWS. And then we've copied the ID already. Starting session, and looks like we are able to connect. So now all we need to do is, I guess first I'll check that Docker is really installed. This is taking usually a long time. Okay, there we go. Good. This probably don't have sudo rights. No. And no containers. Okay, that is very good. So I'll go ahead and log in really quickly. And I'll come back. Alright, I have successfully logged in, so now I'll try and pull the image. That seems to be right. And we're good. Let's see if it's here. Oh. Looks like it is. So we'll try and run the image by going sudo docker run, specify the ports. I want it to run on port 80, forwarded from 3000, which is what my Express app is running on. And then we'll add the alright, and we'll try and run that. It looks to be successfully running, so I'll try and open a browser and connect to it. So here is the machine we're running on this IPv4 address. Just copy that and then paste that in, and since we're running on port 80 we should just automatically connect, and we do. There it is running. And yeah, next I'll go through one of the use cases to show you how it works. So the first use case we have is a use case that I called the poor student, and it goes like this. As a student, I want to find a good movie to watch in the cinema so that I don't waste money on a movie I dislike. Still pretty self-explanatory. So I'll go ahead and type in a movie that I know I like. which is Cloud Atlas. Now I know it didn't have many good reviews, but I liked it anyway. So we get a result back. There's only one movie that matched Cloud Atlas, but that's fine because it's the movie I was looking for. So I click on that to load the data. This is going to load for a bit. I might skip over this in the video. And we got the results. So the top, I can see the movie I searched for, which is Cloud Atlas. Now that currently doesn't have any showings. Then I see Moonlight, which looks rather interesting. I'll see what cinemas is playing this one. It's playing in Dendy Cooperoo. I'll see what showtimes. It has 2 showtimes, the 17th and the 18th. And now I can click on this again to hide them. Just for good measure, I'll go ahead and scroll down and see if there's any more. There is Stranger by the Lake. Is there any more? No, that's it. Having a quick look at this one, also showing in Dendy Cooperoo. The 25th and the 29th, it's a bit long to wait for me, and also this movie doesn't look as interesting, so I'll just hide those. Go back here, view showtimes now. 21, 9 o'clock, that sounds like a pretty good time to watch a movie to me, and so I'll go ahead and book now. And that takes me right to the page where I can buy the tickets. And I'm not in Brisbane right now, so I'm not going to buy the tickets and go see it, but I would if I could. And now it's over to the next use case. So our next use case is called The Hopeless Romantic, and it goes like this. As a guy in a relationship, I want to find a movie my girlfriend will like so that she will enjoy our movie date even when she refuses to choose what to watch. Now I do realize both of these use cases are sort of similar, but then again my app doesn't really do much in terms of variety. It does the one thing and it does it well. The use cases are going to be very similar, but these are 2 different scenarios from relevant scenarios, I would say, that have the same outcome, and so I figured these will be 2 valid and good use cases. Anyway, this one goes like this. So I want to find a movie that I know my girlfriend likes. Now I can't really remember what her favorite movie was, but I remember it was something to do with how to lose a guy. And I'll see if I can find any matches for that. I do. There's one called How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, which, if I remember correctly, is the one that I'm looking for. So loading, I'm going to skip over this in the video as well. And we got the search results back. So I can see that the first one is the movie I was looking for. It doesn't have any showtimes at the moment. Now the first result is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which arguably is very similar to How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And this one is a true masterpiece. It's just a shame that it doesn't show anyway now, so I'm going to have to find another one. Here's one, The Devil Wears a Prada, that's showing. If we scroll down, we can just have a look to see if there's any more. And there is not, so we'll go with this. I'll check out the cinemas now. This one's also showing in Dendy Cooperoo. I'll view the show times for this. There's one at 6:30 at night and one 2 in the afternoon. And I think 6:30 is probably a better time to do a movie date, and so I'll go ahead and book the tickets. Takes me straight to the ticket page where I can buy tickets for me and my girlfriend. And don't know if she'll like it, but I mean, my app says it is sort of similar, so I'm hoping she will. So, lastly, I'm going to try to break my application, and there is a couple of ways I'm going to try to do that. The first one is just leaving the search field empty and then clicking submit, which, as you can see, does absolutely nothing, which is the way I want it. And the next thing I'm going to try is just typing in some random letters that isn't a movie title, and then clicking submit, which returns nothing. And in addition to just returning nothing, it also returns this error message here. Couldn't find any matches to this movie title, and this will be the same for any title you might think is a movie title but isn't. Also, it's just going to return the same result, and really that is the only way that a user can sort of break my application, since this is the only input field. There's also the possibility that something goes wrong with the APIs, but there is error checking in place for that, and so if something goes wrong with any of the calls, it will just skip over it and then sort of continue with the other movies. And that's about it. Thank you for watching.